Four Seasons Loft. In Austin, I stall, pause, my eyes crawl to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Though dice and woes of life, love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, moments reflected off the mirrors and pin clint, running from ear to ear. Craving and raving in rain, rekindling the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. And what you can see is my nice fade that I just got here cutting up. That's what you can see right now. Thank everybody for watching this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and we're coming to you just like we do every Friday from a spot over here at Cutting Up. And Sean and they let me know that we do not have a cutting up stupidest statement of the week, which I don't know how we got past that. I don't know how we did do that. But anyway, we're Cutting Up Barbershop and Salon, 35 Northeast 36, just east of the 7-Eleven, right there on 36th and Santa Fe. We're closed Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. Really, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock latest. Isn't it, Sean, 4 o'clock latest on Saturdays? Yeah. Usually around 4 o'clock. I need to change that on the deal. But come in and talk to Keith Lee, Sean, Chris, who was back. Why'd y'all put Chris in the back, by the way, man? Why'd y'all put Chris in the back? They got our boy Chris, and y'all are familiar with him. He'll be coming out of his back. He's back there in that little, you can see me that little hallway back there. He's back there hiding out. I think they got rid of him. I think they kicked him to the back for whatever reason. I don't know why, but he does say a bunch of nonsense. But anyway, I'm sure he'll be popping up as soon as he gets through cutting whomever's hair that he has back there. But we have a good show today. It's a lot quieter in the barbershop today, which is kind of nice. It's usually chaotic, which is good, though. I like the chaos sometimes, and then sometimes I like the quiet. Just kind of depends on my mood and what's happening. But today, let's jump right into it. Let's drop straight into the NBA news, which is, of course, just breaking, which a lot of you guys are going to hear about. Terrence Prince of the Minnesota Timberwolves was arrested at the Miami airport on fugitive warrant regarding dangerous drugs, which is interesting. A fugitive warrant from Texas about dangerous drugs. And I'm sitting there going, man, what are these guys doing? I mean, you're making millions of dollars and you're trying to sell drugs, you're dealing with people. I just don't understand that. I really don't understand that. A lot of people, marijuana is legal now. Why don't you go and, grow and go to someplace and get a field and start manufacturing marijuana, since it's legal? You can make a bunch of money of that. Why would you go and try to invest in, whatever drugs that is, whether that's pills, whether that's blow, whether that's whatever? Why would you risk and go in and sell drugs? I don't understand that. I'm sure maybe it's because he grew up in the hood, maybe, and a couple of his boys are like, hey, man, give me $100K. I can make this. I can double that or triple that or whatever. And maybe he did that. I don't know. But all I know is when it comes to dangerous drugs, that equals jail time. So why would you throw away all that money, an opportunity to make all that money, and just toss it because of some drugs? So now I'm sure that, in the state of Texas, if you've been around people in Texas, the Texas law don't play. They don't play when it comes to stuff like that at all. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. I kind of feel sorry for him in some ways, but on the other way, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You're an athlete. You're getting paid to play a game. Once again, you get paid to play a game, and you're screwing that up. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I never will. But people do what they do, and I guess, if you're not brought up right, it is what it is. So the question of the day is, should the Lakers send Russell Westbrook home if they can't trade him? Should the Lakers send Russell Westbrook home if they can't trade him? Now, most of y'all going to call me a Russell hater, and y'all know that I'm not because everything I've been saying since he was here is now the truth. The difference is he's been doing exactly what he's done with the Lakers. With everybody else, the difference is it's on a bigger scale, and now you get to see it. And then the second thing is, you notice he did not get triple doubles because he's not in Oklahoma City where they're making Steven Adams give him rebounds. Because what people forget is he needed 36 rebounds to get his triple double. Your center had 8, and he had, 38 rebounds or something like that in 2 games? So all that I'm saying is he's not playing defense. He's not playing basketball. He's going after awards. He's going after individual stuff, and that's who he is. And now with LeBron and them, they thought he was something else, but it's just like that old analogy. You see this beautiful woman across the street, and you're like, damn, she fine. I need to get with that. I need to hook up with that girl. I need to take care of her. But that could be my baby mama. And then after you're with her for a month, you're like, what in the world is going on? So, because I think it takes a month at least to get to know someone. So, but anyway, that's just my honest opinion about that whole situation and how that went down with Russell. So now, something that I am excited about is the TGL Golf League. Are you excited about that, Sean? I'm excited about the TGL Golf League. And now what they did is now Live Golf is they're subpoena Tiger and Rory and to talk about what they just came in and said, hey, look, we've been working on this thing for 2 years. Like they go, what's our same format? And that's kind of different. This is hitting into a simulator. And the good thing about it is, Tiger Woods can do it. It doesn't have any wear and tear in his body. So I went and saw him at the PGA in Tulsa. And he looked good for the first 3 holes. And then after that, you could just see he was getting worn down. The shots he was hitting and what he was doing, you could see Tiger was he was worn down. He just couldn't get it done. So the thing I'm excited about the TGL is 6 teams, 3 PGA Tours per team. And then what they're going to do is basically hit into a simulator, but they're going to have this huge green, and it's got sand traps around it, and then they're going to hit short shots based on where they were on the simulator into the greens so that you'll know where they're. So, and then they're going to go up and putt. So to me, that's going to be a great experience. I'm enjoying it. And I'm joined now by my guy, Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. What's up, my brother?
How we doing, man?
Doing good.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you, my brother. It seems like you had another good night last night with Husker Drew Picks.
Just keep it rolling. 17-4 this week, folks.
17-4. That's not bad.
Get on with the get on.
Hey, guess what? Guess what is tomorrow? College football
Big Red
starts.
Friday. It is Big Red Friday today.
No, it ain't no Big Red Friday, bro.
I got my black shirt on. I got my Husker hat.
Bro, it is not Big Red Friday. It's Oklahoma State Friday. You do every
Hope springs eternal.
Bro, every Friday is supposed to be you wear your team color, you wear your school. That's what you do.
Got my team color. I'm gonna send you a picture.
I don't care about no picture. I ain't gonna accept it. Anyway, I'm talking about something important, not about no damn Cornhusker football. We're talking about the TGL with Rory and Tiger, what they came up with, and how Live Golf is mad about it, saying, "Oh, they copied us." Well, if you've been doing it for 2 years, how are they copying you? You've been in existence 6 months. So what do you think about the premise of what they're trying to do with it?
I like it. Spice it up a little bit.
I agree. I mean, I would love to be able to sit there, be in the stands, and be able to sit there and cheer, and you can see those guys live instead of like at the PGA. You had when I was there, we followed Tiger. It's kind of hard because it's 8 deep, but like I said, I like being right there that the stands that are right there on the 7. I don't know if you've been to the Southern Hills, but
I have. It's been a while.
Right. Well, the 17th green is right there. And then there's that dog leg right, 18. But if you're sitting in the stands right there, you can see the 17th green, and they're right in front of you. And then you can watch the guys have the tee off, and then watch 18th, and you can see the 18th green or 18th fairway and up to the green. So for you to be able to sit there, and you can see all of the players together. So you have, what is that, 6 guys at one time you'll be able to see and watch, and then you get to watch them putt, and you get to watch them chip.
Yeah, the first two rounds you'd have 6 guys, and then final two you'd have 4. You'd have 2 and 2s.
Right, right. Well, it's gonna be it's the way it's gonna work is they're gonna have five. I think they have what five. Each team will play each other five times. So and then they
Okay.
will break down after that. Then they're gonna take the semifinals and then the finals. That's how they're gonna break down. But it's basically 3-on-3 golf. It's basically 3-on-3 golf, which
Well,
I'm sure.
they gotta do something because they're losing everybody. So they
Well,
gotta spice
well,
it up.
well, what they've done, they haven't lost anybody. Like we had this. They ain't lost nobody I care about. I don't watch anybody they lost. I don't watch anybody they lost.
I watch DJ and I watch
I don't watch DJ.
DeChambeau.
I don't watch
watch
DeChambeau. I ain't
this
never
guy.
watched him. I could care less about him. He's a gimmick guy. You're gimmicky. Get out of the. You're gimmicky. Move away. I ain't got no time for you.
I watch Ricky. I watch Ricky.
Ricky is still at the PGA, bro.
Yeah, I thought he signed a 32 million or something.
No, they offered it. I think he's still at the PGA. And now look at Cameron Smith. He's still in the PGA because he's playing in the Australian Open. So he still hasn't gone over.
I bet he leaves after that.
He may leave after that. Yep. So he may leave after that. But the thing is, the PGA. The thing with Live Golf has done is raised the pricing of the way that PGA players are making money. They have done that. But that's sponsorship anyway. That's sponsor spending money. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Right.
That's sponsor. That has nothing to do with the tour. That's people spending more money. Agreed?
Yep, I agree.
That's what that is. So sponsors are saying, no, we want to keep these tournaments. We don't want that shotgun start, which is what I'm going to play in Monday. I'm going to play in a Live Golf Tour deal Monday, Drew. I'm playing in a scramble. I'm playing Live Golf Monday, bro. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing Live Golf. That's what I'm playing on Monday.
That's basically what it is.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
They might as well let you drink and smoke and take shots on the turn.
I wonder if they do. If they don't let you do that. Because you got music playing where somebody was like, oh, they got dude, I don't music. We play music when we're playing. I can care less about music on the course. Whoop-de-doo. Who cares about that? That means nothing. But the shotgun start, I don't like that. I don't like it's 3 days and not 4 because to me, if you're not in shape, then because a lot of guys that fourth day, what do they do, Drew? They disappear on Sunday, do they not?
But with that shotgun start, you're going to have flights scattered all over the golf course. I mean, you're not going to have a traditional starter, welcoming the players and people gather around the tee box. You're going to have people scrambling, trying to find their guy that's teeing off on 13.
Right, right. And I just, to me, it's gimmicky. It's not improving it. But this right here, I believe is the future maybe even of golf later. Because at some point, if you're going to grow the game, this is a way to get kids involved. You know what I'm saying? Because they love these games. And how many times have you gone and played in a simulator? I played on a simulator. You know what I'm saying, Drew? You paid a $40 an hour and like Top Golf or whatever, and you got 3 or 4 guys in there and you're hitting balls for an hour and having fun and talking trash. Except we're drinking. I don't know if they're going to be drinking. Or maybe they will be having a cocktail. It's millions of dollars on the line. I don't think they'll be having cocktails. Do you? I guess I lost Drew. He'll be back. But anyway, my thing with Live Golf, with the TGL, is I think it's going to be fantastic for fans to be in a stadium. There you are. I lost you for a minute. Are you there, Drew? Well, you're slowly coming back into focus. But the thing I like about it is you fans will be able to sit there and you're in a closed stadium type thing. And you'll be able to see the guys and you'll be able to hit. And a lot of us hit in simulators. So we know how it works. We know when you hit the ball or whatever. What's the golf game? The game that everybody plays that has the roller. What is that golf game that you play at the bars? Drew. He's still out. I can't think of the name, but everybody plays it at the bars, like at Cats or at Ned's or whatever they have it, where you have the golf thing where you roll the roller and then you try to play. So everybody's understanding that type of feel for the game, and I do believe I agree with Tiger and Rory that eventually the game is going that way where people can identify. You can get the younger crowd involved in golf because it's just like football or basketball where you're right there in an enclosed area where you can watch these guys up close and personal hit shots versus being all over the place. So I think it's a great concept. The venue itself is going to be the determining factor, I believe. From the renderings that I saw, they're gonna have some like little sky boxes and stuff like that. Which of course you have to have the big sky boxes because you got to have those sponsors, those guys that spend that money to be able to watch it. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works. But I'm excited to be able to watch it that way because just like Rory said, how is Tiger going to get fatigued because he's basically walking from there to get his sticks and grabbing a club and coming back. So the opportunity for him to last longer and hit shots and be creative, because he's probably the most creative shot maker in the history of golf. Uh, I do love some of the things that Lee Trevino does for fun and what he does, but some of the shots that Tiger has hit are just ridiculous. If you ever go on YouTube and watch some of his top 10 shots, it's just absolutely amazing. So anyway, that being said, I'm excited to see TGL golf and to see what happens with that. I'm pumped up. So let's take a quick break to pay some bills and thank our sponsors. Of course, Collaborative Logic is our main guys, and they're the ones that got me started, got me all hooked up as far as everything I've needed to stay on air and get me going. I appreciate what they're doing. And then, of course, SRB and my guy Mark Long. They're doing the engineering, planning, and surveying. They are definitely behind the scenes on anything that you want to do commercially or privately. Those are the people, and it's perfect. There you are, Drew.
Hey,
yeah.
and we're back.
Okay, and then Oak Grove Trucking and his dump trucks, my guy Jose Fierro. Then, of course, Greg.
Is he going to give me a dump truck?
I just saw him, Drew, the other night. We were at Cats, and I literally just ran into him and asked him about that. And he said he is probably a couple weeks to 30 days away from making that happen. I said okay, because he's pretty busy right now. In fact, I was watching him track one of his trucks. I was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, bro, I got to locate on that thing. I know when he gets home." I go, "That would make sense. I'd want to know where my trucks are 24/7 as well." And then, of course, we're here at Cutting Up Barbershop, 35 Northeast 36. And if it wasn't for our guys at Y&B, family owned and operated since 1912, the bank that makes things happen. There you go. If they are equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, and you can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. If you need any cars, boats, or RVs in your case, or golf carts, because you got that too. They're your people as far as commercial loans as well. They do all that. And if it wasn't for them, we would not be able to go out into the city to highlight minority, Black, and women-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. So we appreciate Y&B and their support in helping us get this done. Now, bro, speaking of you, 17-4 this week, huh?
Well, it just has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? 17-4. By my math, that's 13 units above 500.
That's 13 units. That's 13 units above 500. That is exactly what that is. But you know what, brother? I will say that you have been on fire. I cannot say you haven't. You've been intolerable at some points because of your trash talking. Because of your trash talking, bro.
If you were playing my pitch, you wouldn't find it intolerable.
Well, no, but I'm the one that has to listen to it on the daily, okay? I got to come, 5-0 last night. Oh, I was 4-1 last night. Oh, we're 7-1 for the week. I got to hear all that.
You know how we talked yesterday about taking the Rockies? So I took the Rockies last night against the Mets just for fun because they were plus 435. You see how they got beat?
Yes.
Two-run home run at the bottom of the 8th inning. It was 1-1 going into the ninth.
You had it, brother. Hey, but you know what? That's gambling. Nice. What is that called? Gambling.
Yeah.
And now, okay, this is what we got this week for you, Drew. The Yankees, my Yankees, minus 237, brother. I like that.
Yeah, the A's are done. I watched some of that game last night at dinner, and they're terrible. They've melded in.
It looks like they have.
divvying players out and playing guys for AAA, and the Yankees are battling playoff race.
Who's worse? The them or the Brewers giving away stuff?
Boy, I don't know. I tell you what, the Brewers have collapsed.
On purpose, though. They did that on purpose.
That's self-inflicted.
I still don't know what they were thinking, brother. I still don't know. Then, of course, your beloved Braves.
Yeah, big series. Big series tonight. Right there in St. Louis.
Oh, they're in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But this must win for both of them, really. This is a big series for both of them.
Yep. It's the Cardinals are first place, 2 division leaders. This will go a long way to see who the Braves really need to win the division, but if they don't win the division, they need to finish first in the wild card, because the wild card is a 3-game series all at the home of the higher seed. So say the Braves play the Cardinals in the wild card game, then the Cardinals have to play all 3 games in Atlanta.
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa, right. So, big series.
Yep, I know you're looking forward to be the other way, where they're coming to Atlanta. I know that's
I just like to see the Braves. I just like to see the Braves win the division, make the Mets play the Cardinals in the wild card. We'll just sit back looking pretty.
And wait on somebody to get a little healthier. The Blue Jays -179. Man.
That's it's kind of a strange line there. I looked at that game quite a bit earlier. Blue Jays are making a run here. They've really got to turn up the gas. They're not out of the playoffs, so they've got a chance to get into the playoffs. And this next 30 games is big for them. And the Angels, again, I don't know how many times I got to say it. The Angels are terrible. They have held it.
Yeah, they are, man. I mean, a lot of these teams, I mean, do you blame them?
Yeah, but the Angels, they're not, Trout's not playing, and they got one guy, and he looks tired. He looks uninterested. They have no chance to make playoffs, and they're just getting pummeled every night.
How would you like to be one of their fans? Wouldn't that be brutal?
It's kind of like being a Clippers fan. I bet it's the same too. I guarantee you, I'd like to see the ratio of how many Angels fans are Clippers fans.
A lot. And they would be Charger fans.
Yeah.
Not Rams fans. Okay, how about those Tigers Rangers? Over 8, brother.
Gotta go over with the Rangers. Tigers don't have a lot of pitching either. I looked at that. I bet that goes over early. We'll see.
Yeah, they don't have a lot. Then the Phillies, -272. That's kind of a lot for them, isn't it, though, Drew?
Again, they playing bad teams, and you've seen a theme here. Take teams that are in playoff races that have to win against bad teams that have melded in. Pirates are the worst team in their division, and probably one of the worst teams in the league. And I think they've lost. I do believe last count was 16 of the last 18.
That's just hard to be a fan for that,
I mean, they haven't won forever. I mean, it's probably been since Sid Bream slid into home plate.
You are
92.
So wrong.
November of 92 was the last time they were relevant.
You are so wrong, man. You can't really say stuff like that, man. That's just wrong. That's wrong on so many levels, bro. That is just wrong. All right. Now, guess what happens this weekend? College football, baby.
Yeah,
College football. And usually, if you're going to make money, you make money in these first few weeks of the season. Don't you agree, Drew?
That is right.
Okay.
Vegas gets a little feel out.
Well, they're going to make their money back at the end. They already know that.
There's some good games to make money on. There's a lot of bad lines. There's 2 or 3 bad lines this weekend that I just don't know. I don't know if Vegas is trying to get people to get a little bank up so they'll gamble more next week.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting out with your beloved Cornhuskers.
Yeah,
Only 11? Drew, that's not that much.
It's gone down. Well, it's 13.5. You got a lot of old money coming in on Northwestern to cover on the back end. The game shouldn't be close. If Nebraska just runs the football, I think they outweigh Northwestern's defensive line by about 40 pounds a guy. They're gonna have more speed on the outside.
And they're in Lincoln, right? They're in Lincoln, right?
Northwestern's quarterback threw 3 touchdowns all of last year.
What?
So, yeah.
Was he hurt?
The whole year.
How many games?
He played the whole year. He's terrible. It's 11 games. 3 touchdowns.
How is he still the quarterback? How is he still the quarterback? Was he a freshman or something?
I think he was a freshman last year.
Okay, you got Nebraska but they're under 51, so you don't think they're going to score. They're just going to run the ball and take up a lot of time.
I look for that to be 38-10, 31, 13, something like that.
Think they're going to score that many points with a guy who only threw 3 touchdowns last year?
It's Nebraska you're talking about. They'll fumble one in the end zone or do something stupid, so they'll give it to him.
Oh my God! Now this is
they'll make the point spread players nervous. That's what Scott Frost does.
That's what he does. Well, you know what? This was one I thought was interesting. Illinois minus 13. That I saw their score. I'm like, man,
so I don't know about that. Wyoming is hurting. They lost like 11 guys to the transfer portal. They lost their 2 best players, their running back and their wideout, and they're starting a green quarterback. They lost their coach and their best players. And Illinois last year only gave up. They were in the top 20 in defense last year, but people don't realize. And it's Bielema's the second year, and they will run the ball down Wyoming's throat, control the clock, and if Wyoming falls behind, they'll get blown out.
Right. They'll just.
Bielema will try to give a little confidence, and he'll try to run it up.
Well, my thing is how does Nebraska play a rival? Hey, what's going on? How does Nebraska play a rival right off the bat?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really kind of a crazy start. You have to go to Ireland and play a division rival.
I mean, how does that work?
I mean, no, they pissed off somebody in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, your first game, you're playing a rival? I mean, you're playing somebody in your conference?
This is a makeup game from last year because last year they were supposed to play Illinois in Ireland and they ended up getting it canceled due to COVID. And instead of playing Illinois and Ireland, they had to play Illinois at Illinois in 110-degree heat on the first game of the year last year. For Bielema's opener.
Is that the excuse you use?
That's what I'm going with today.
I'm just checking it out because I'm just waiting for the excuse Monday. What you're gonna have for me on Monday?
It's not gonna happen. We're gonna be just fine.
New Mexico State plus 8.5.
Yeah, Nevada being favored by 9 over New Mexico State. New Mexico State's got the Keel, the coach from Minnesota, and he's running all their special teams and defense now. That's way too many points. And I think the wrong team's favored. I think New Mexico State wins that game outright. That'd be a good game to put a little money line action on it wherever you can find. It's probably plus 300 or plus 275, something like that.
Now, is that the afternoon game or is that?
New Mexico State, that is at 7 o'clock.
Oh, a nighttime game.
Double check that here. Double check. All FBS. Nevada. I'm sorry, man. It says 7 o'clock here, but that might want to check the local listing.
Yeah, to see. Yeah, maybe 6 o'clock here. Then to top it all off, Drew, you got Hawaii plus 9.
Mm-hmm. Hawaii is 12-1 in their last home openers against Division I opponents. That's the only stat I'm going to throw at you. 12-1 in their last 13 home openers against Division I opponents, and Vanderbilt is terrible. They lost their best players. They won 3 games last year, and the over-under on Vanderbilt this year on total wins is 2.5.
2.5?
Mm-hmm. So you're telling me they're going to fly all the way out to Hawaii, play Hawaii out there, and show up? I don't think so. Give me Hawaii in the 9 points, and I think they win outright.
They're going to have a good time is what they're going to have when you go out to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You're going to hang out on the beach. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to look at the girls, and you're going to absorb some sun. That's what you're going to do, Drew. Or at least that's what a college kid is going to do, or what we think. What is your favorite pick, though? If you had to guess one, what would be your lock, if you want to say it?
My favorite pick would be Illinois minus the 13. And then if I had to hook it with something, I'd say the under and the Northwest game.
Well, what we're going to start doing, Drew, I think we'll do give you a, what do you want to call it? Some sort of, here's an edge. Here's something we'll do just for fun that's just, here you can take this. These are outliers. These are dangerous, but they could hit.
Take it to the YMB, take it to the bank.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah, well.
We could do something like that.
Off the board kind of sneaky pick.
Yeah, yeah. Just do something like that. I think that would be fun.
So I'll give you one here. So an off the board kind of sneaky action you can probably get in most books is Illinois minus 6 in the first half.
See, there you go with your half things.
So that could be my touchdown at halftime for you to win.
And I tell you what, I went to a Handy Sack for lunch, and I don't know if you've ever been to the hood to Handy Sack, but their wings and their pork chops. Oh man, I'm sitting over here and I got this big old bag and it's right here by me, and I'm just smelling it. Finally, I'm like, forget that. I'm gonna eat some of these wings. I gotta give it some.
You got convenience store pork chop?
Oh yeah, they're off the chain.
Oh man.
Hey Keith, is Handy Sack off the
anything
chain?
like a Texas tornado?
Better, bro. No, because it's so funny. I walked in, everybody goes, "Oh, well, so you went to Handy Sack because you could smell it." It is delicious.
I got a brown paper bag.
Black bag, bro. So they got the paper sack, but I got a black bag because I had 2 paper sacks. I had wings and I had pork chops. So I had both. I almost got me a hot link too, but I had hot links from George's the other day.
How do you like that picture I sent you this morning? Top of the world.
Man, I can't do heights, man. I told you I don't do heights, man. When are you? I thought you were coming back today.
I'm on my way back now.
Oh, okay, you are? Okay. Because I was like,
that was this morning. I had an inspection this morning, and there's a nice little rainstorm coming in behind me. You can see it in the background.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw it yesterday. I'm like, man, get the hell out of there.
It's windy up there yesterday.
Yeah, I imagine. But it looks like you got everything done now.
Yeah, we're just wrapping stuff up today, and it's a good job. And
tell us about what's the name of your company and what are you doing?
So the name of the company is DT Construction and Consulting, and we do a little bit of everything. Kind of just go by the motto that no job's too small. We do a lot of light metal work, a lot of metal coping cap, edge metal. We do some flat road TPO, EPDM, and then we also service any residential, any architectural shingles that you need done. We can do that as well.
Okay, because those were commercial.
Kind of a jack of all trades.
Well, I would say that was a commercial thing yesterday, wasn't it?
We're on commercial job yesterday. We put down about 5,000 lineal feet of 12-inch coping cap.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
So what you got whenever you have a building, you build it all the way up the very top floor. They put a basically it's like in layman's terms, it's kind of a retaining wall that goes around the whole top of the building. Well, to make that building waterproof, you have to enclose it with a metal cap, which then has a cleat underneath it, which you attach it to, and then you zip tie the metal cap into the wall, and therefore you would be watertight.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. By the way, Randy said, you said what he said, that Vanderbilt is going to beat Hawaii. I should go.
Tell Randy I will do a frosty mug tab. I got Hawaii plus 9 points.
That's our boy at YNB, man. I got Randy right. Hey, we need to start sending people to see
him. The UConn take it to the national bank pick.
That might work. Now, by the way, next Thursday we are going to be at the bank.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we're going to be at the bank next Thursday. Yeah, we're going to be at the bank next Thursday because I thought we'd make it there this Thursday, but it was nice.
To answer your question, DT Construction Consulting, 405-209-4051. Give me a call.
What is that a number again?
405-209-4051.
That's my boy right there, Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com, but that's his side hustle. His one hustle is DT Construction, and they are the peeps that need you holler at if you have Any construction needs. Now, you missed our question of the day, Drew. Our question of the day was: should the Lakers? Let me just pull it up again and just kind of get your deal. Should the Lakers send Russell Westbrook home if they can't trade him? That was the question of the day. Now, to me,
I don't think so. I mean, you're at $47 million.
well, the Rockets did last year with John Wall.
To me, I think you stick it to LeBron and make you play with him. You wanted him.
But remember, we got Pat Bev now. So
I didn't see that. What happened?
Yeah, Pat Bev is now a Laker, bro. That happened yesterday.
Those two don't get along.
That's what we're saying.
Gonna have to go.
That's why there's a question that's why that was the question of the day. Because Pat Bev is now a Laker. So because
they're liable to fight in practice.
Well, because it was funny is that LeBron, his agent, okay, and the Laker management met, and the next thing we know, okay, 2 weeks later, Patrick Beverly is a Laker. After that meeting with those, because all it was the GM, LeBron's agent, which of course is his boy, which with Rich Paul, him, the GM and the owner. That was it. That's what came out of it. 2 weeks later, you get Pat Bev. So I don't know about you, bro. Oh yeah, Darvin Ham was the coach. He was in there, so it was a coach.
It sounds to me like they're trying to run him out. I mean, the last person that you would want to sign on that team, the way it's constructed right now, would be Pat Beverly.
Right.
I mean, you know that's gonna run Westbrook out there
because they want him out. But that's why his agent left. That's why his agent dumped him after 15 years because clearly he's not listening. His agent's like, look, bro, just get the buyout. Let's move on. We'll get the money made up. That's what John Wall did. He took the buyout. Yeah. So he could go where he wanted to, and then that other team gave him the matching money.
Russell's hurting for money either.
No, it's just him, man.
Yeah.
His ego will not allow him to say, I let somebody buy me out. And he's not going to take less money.
Tell you what,
but but Drew, he's not going to take less money, clearly. We lost Drew again. But, to me, clearly he's not going to take less money. He's always been about himself. Are you back?
Yeah. I just look at Randy Wright's Hawaii Rainbow football knowledge.
Yeah, Randy, he's insane, bro.
He's up on the fighting bows out there.
Dude, he's just trying to yerk your chain. That's all he does. He says these crazy stuff
out there for a burger, fries, and a beer, and the frosty mug. I got a wife, less than 9.
Yes. You didn't notice he hasn't responded. You noticed that, right? He hasn't responded since you said that. He hasn't responded since you said
that. I'm going to make that my UConn take it to the bank pick of the week. Why plus 9?
Hey, the question is, are we going to get him on the air next Thursday? That's the question.
Oh, we go cameo?
Yeah, he's not going to get on. He won't do it. Now, your mama might. We might get Curlin on, but him, no. Your sister, for sure. Your sister, for sure. Sable, for sure. She loved to be on for sure, Sable.
We get Carson to come on with us.
We'd definitely get Carson. We know Joe's not going to come on. And,
no.
Now I'm going to see
Nathan
who else.
Taylor might come on.
Yep.
Nathan Taylor might come on.
Yep.
We're going to get him at the table and get a little round robin.
Yeah, Kent, he ain't coming on. We know that. No. Kent is not coming on. We know that.
What time are we going to get there?
We'll probably be there about 1:15 is because we'll be on from 2 to 3. Then I've got to be back by 4. And probably Randy won't do it anyway. He'll probably be on his way to Stillwater since the game is Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I might just have to hop in with him.
Yep. So the game is Thursday. So you mean him and Kimberly?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the game is Thursday. So we'll have to talk to Carolyn and Randy about that to see if that's a good, because we may have to wait and do it the next Thursday. You know what I mean? Depending on what they got going on, because we'd be done at 3 And Stillwater's 4:15. The game's at 6, isn't it? Do you remember?
I mean, you and I could always roll up to the game.
Yeah, we could. Well, but the problem is I got to train kids from 4 to 5, and then I'm gonna leave right at that time. So I won't get there until after the game started anyway. So I may just wait and miss the home opener because I don't know if I can make it there on time.
Hey, don't sleep on Central Michigan.
No, but we're getting into that. What we'll do is we'll do an early line on Monday, or we'll just wait till Thursday and do the actual line. Which one would you rather do?
Say that again.
I said we'll do an early line on Monday, or would you just rather wait till Thursday and do the actual line as far as the HuskerDrewPicks.com pick?
We can give an early lead on Thursday and see where. I think there's already a line on the game. I can tell you what it is right now.
Well, I know, but I'm saying on Monday we could kind of do an early one, and then Thursday would be the actual line.
Right. So right now the line is Oklahoma State minus 21, and the over/under is 57.5.
And you think Central Michigan is going to give us a run for it? So you're saying take the under?
If you're going to take Central Michigan, you would take the under, just because that's what you're saying, that Oklahoma State's probably not going to score 50 points.
Right.
I mean, it's going to take you got to have 4 scores to cover the 21 points. So if you say that, then you're saying at least Oklahoma State's going to have 31. They're probably not going to shut Central Michigan out. So that puts it at 31-7, 38-7, 45-14. I mean, it's got it sitting at 45-14 would cover, or 38-14 would cover and go under.
Well, the whole thing is that with their defense losing as many players, plus you lost your defensive coordinator, you got to figure Central Michigan is going to score some points. You would think.
I would probably take the over in that game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we don't know what kind of defense we're really going to have. I mean, we know we have the best defensive line in the Big 12 without question. But after that, with losing Rodriguez and our safety, I mean, I just don't know what we got after that.
And they're a good team. I mean, they're not some Division I powerhouse, but they're not going to lay down. And they almost beat them a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that doing it that way, you're going to get the points, the 51, because we're going to score. We know they're not going to stop us. But on the other side of it, are we going to be able to stop them? That is the million-dollar question, and I don't know if we're going to be able to stop them, Drew. I really don't.
And the one good thing that they have going for them is they're going to get – Central Michigan's going to get Oklahoma State's full attention.
Yes, they are.
After the last time. So
agreed, 100%.
There shouldn't be any overlooking them or anything like that. They should be ready to go.
I agree 100%. Now, in NFL news, Drew, I know if you've heard this, should Aaron Donald be suspended for swinging a helmet during the Rams and Bengals joint practice? Now, Sean McVay says that he's not pointing fingers. That's what he said. I'm not pointing any fingers is what he's saying. But
that's kind of in practice. I don't know where does the
NFL does not
fall?
NFL does not govern practice.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you just have a team meeting and.
But the guy had
I
think the guy had a helmet on, so it wasn't like the guy didn't have a helmet on, like the Mason Rudolph deal, where when Myles Garrett tried to hit him, Mason's lucky that the crown wasn't the thing that hit him. That the other, I mean, he's lucky. God was looking out for him because that could have possibly killed him, and Myles Garrett would be in prison right now for manslaughter.
Yeah, that was ugly.
I mean, that was crazy. But this is practice. The Bengals and Rams, of course, first time they've seen each other since the Super Bowl. I'm sure one of those offensive linemen was trying to goad Aaron Donald, or they tried to do something or tried to hurt him or whatever, and he wasn't having any parts of it. But, the question is, what do you think? Now, to me, it's practice. It ain't like nothing happened, but I'm not going to suspend. I'm like McVay. I'm not going to suspend the best defensive player in the game, and we're playing the Bills to start off the season.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
I mean, I'd fine him to be done with it.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, I'd fine him.
Donate it to charity and call it a day.
And he just signed that extension, so they don't it ain't like he ain't got the money. You know what I'm saying? He got the money.
Get the Bengals in on it too, and find them both. Who knows? Who knows what happened?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at it, but I saw that and I just saw him swinging it, but that was it. But the whole point is that Aaron Donald, they had for him to do that, they really had to do something. You know what I'm saying? To make him that mad, this is practice. Now it's a scrimmage, but you really would have had to done something more than once for him to do that. You know what I'm saying? He had to. That was for somebody like him. You know how the Drew is. You know these guys that are quiet, and when they get pissed off and they go off, you really have to do something to them to send them into orbit like that. You know what I mean? They just don't go off. When it's not their normal nature to do that, then that's completely different. But I'm with you, Drew. I think you find him, whatever, because you're not supposed to do that. The NFL now it does violate the player conduct policy. I mean, you can't swing a helmet, but at the same time, it is practice. The NFL does not govern that, so it's up to the team. But this writer was like, "Oh, he needs to be suspended 2 or 3 games." Well, clearly you're a Bills fan. Or you're a 49ers fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're one of those to do that. So, but anyway, I agree with you on that. Now, of course, we have brought up the AFC West and who we thought was going, or NFC West, the Rams, the 49ers, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks. And we did the Seahawks and Cardinals schedule the other day. So now we're going to do the NFL schedule, or these two guys' schedule, the Rams and the Niners. And we'll do the Niners first.
Oh, boy, does your boy have his 49er shirt on today?
Hey, Keith, where's he at? Hey, he don't have his 49. He doesn't have his 49er shirt on. Yeah, he don't have his 49er shirt on, no. He don't. He said he don't need it.
Goodness.
He does have his 49er sign. Wait, here, let me throw it on. Drew, he does have his 40. It's like right behind my head. It's right there, man. Don't put me in there. I don't care about football. I don't have an NFL team. So none of that stuff matters to me about that, Keith. So, but anyway, we're going to do the NFL. Here's this. We're going to go with the 49ers first, Drew. Okay, ready, Keith?
Yep.
Now, by the way, Sean says that the 49ers are going to lose 3 games in a row. Okay? And they play the Chiefs, the Rams, and the Chargers 3 games in a row. Sean says they're going to lose 3 in a row, all 3 of those. So, but anyway, okay, first game is Bears away. Seahawks home.
Win.
Broncos away.
Win.
Rams home.
Let me take that back. I'm gonna give him an L at the Broncos.
Thank you. I gave him an L at the Broncos as well.
Yeah.
And they own the Rams, so I'm giving them a win.
They own the Rams.
They're 3-1.
That's a win. 3-1.
Yeah.
They'll
Panthers.
beat Carolina 4-1.
Falcons.
They'll beat Atlanta 5-1.
Chiefs home.
Loss.
Rams away.
Loss.
Chargers home.
Win.
Cardinals home.
Cardinals at Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals there.
No. They're playing Cardinals at home.
It says they're at Arizona on my schedule.
Oh, at Arizona. Okay, I must have messed that up. Okay, away. Okay, so what'd you give
That's
them?
a loss. I got a loss there.
Saints home.
Win.
Dolphins home.
Win.
Seahawks home.
You got Tampa Bay. Home.
Yep, right after the Seahawks.
Now you got Tampa Bay home and then at Seattle.
Oh, that's right. I got that mixed up. Yes.
So Tampa Bay home. I'm gonna give them a loss to Tampa Bay. That's Tom Brady homecoming.
Okay, that's
there.
9-5. 9-5. So 10-5 with the Seahawks.
Seattle's a win.
Commanders.
Redskins are a win. At Las Vegas, I'm gonna give them a loss. And then Arizona at home, I'll give them a win.
Right.
So I give
11-6. 11-6. Keith, where Keith at? What you got? He's got 11-6. I've got 11-6. Okay, we're gonna go through it with him now. So this is his home deal, Drew. Drew, here's his deal. Okay, Keith, the Bears away. Seahawks home. Broncos away. Oh, he going to the game. He calling that a win. Rams home. Panthers at Panthers. Falcons away. Can you hear him, Drew? He's saying a win.
Yeah.
So they're 6-0. Chiefs at home. He gave the Chiefs a loss. Rams away. Chargers home. He's 7-2 right now, Drew. Cardinals. The Cardinals home or away. I'm sorry. The Cardinals at Cardinals. Oh, gave him an L there. Saints home. Dolphins home. Bucks home. Tom Brady's homecoming. Okay, what? You're playing at San Francisco. He thinks they're going to win. That's 10-3, Drew. The Seahawks. Commanders at home. Raiders away. And Cardinals at home. So you beating the Cardinals twice? Okay, I'm like, God dang. Drew, I'm like, they're beating the Cardinals twice? I don't think that's happening. Come on, man. Okay, so he's got them 12-5. What do you think, Drew? That's pretty much on. I got him 11-6.
They could go 12-5, or they could go 10-7.
Yep, they can go 10-7 too. Depends on Trey Lance. What has been? Yeah, what Drew? What? Keith. Sean said they're going to lose to the Chiefs, the Rams, and the Chargers back to back.
Very well could.
But they have 2 of those 3 at home. And I said I don't know if they're going to lose 3 games. 2 of them. They may do 1-2, could be 2-1, but 0-3. I think they'll beat one of those guys, and they own the Rams anyway. So I don't know how that will work. But what is your opinion of Trey Lance thus far, Drew?
I mean, what is he throwing, like 8 passes?
No, what was he, 7-11 the other day?
11.
He was 7 for 11. He did pretty good. He had a drop pass. You know what I'm saying? He did okay.
I mean, that's probably what I think of. He's going to be okay. But they got a good enough defense and supporting cast, they should be all right.
As long as he doesn't make any stupid turn, which is what Jimmy Garoppolo did not do. He didn't make dumb mistakes. So that's what it is. But he's better with his legs. Jimmy Garoppolo could not run. But, Jimmy Garoppolo could not throw the long pass. Trey Lance does, but Jimmy was much more accurate than he was. So we'll see how that works. Now, here we go with the Rams schedule, Drew. Oh, Keith, you didn't cut.
Let me get it pulled up.
Now, should Aaron Donald be suspended for the helmet issue? Keith doesn't either. Drew says he thinks they should just be fined. Fine him and fine the guy that he was fighting with on the Bengals. Fine both of them and let him play. Okay, you ready, Drew?
Ready.
Bills at home.
Loss.
Oh, wait, no, Keith. Loss. Okay. Falcons home.
Win.
Cardinals away.
Win.
Niners away.
Loss.
Cowboys home.
Loss.
Oh. Look at that. All right. We got a little
revenge game right there for the Cowpokes.
So let me say Keith. And then I got Drew. So let me see. Keith, you got loss. Falcons, y'all both have win. Cardinals, y'all both have wins, right? You had win on that, Drew, right?
Yeah.
And then the Niners, he has win, you have lost, Drew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cowboys home.
I got loss. Dallas going to put it on him.
Keith says win. Panthers home.
Win.
They have a Niners at home.
Win.
Win for them. Okay. Bucks away.
We'll give them a win.
I think they beat them.
Yeah.
Cardinals at home.
Win.
Saints away.
Win.
What you got, Drew? Keith? Saints away. Win. Keith, win. Chiefs away.
Loss.
He's not talking no more, Drew. He done with us. Seahawks.
Win.
Raiders home.
Win.
Packers away.
Loss.
Broncos home.
Win.
Chargers away.
Win.
Or is it really away?
That's not really a
Well,
way.
you know what I mean? It's like the Lakers and the Clippers. I mean, was it really away? And then the last is the Seahawks.
Win.
So you have them 12-5. I have them 12-5. So we're right on the money on both of those picks. Now, to me, who is going to be? And we're going to do this on Monday, so I'm going to give you a weekend to think about it. I want your surprise team, like your Super Bowl, to two teams that you think could, everything flows their way. Like for example, the Bengals made it because everything went their way. Tannehill throws the interception. Pat Mahomes, they go 21, they're down 21-3. He has a fumble, and then it was on after that. And Patrick Mahomes had his worst second half in the history of his career. So, everything fell right for the Bengals in order to get there. So I need Monday. I need your two teams that you think can go to the Super Bowl, that everything has to go their way to win. And don't say the damn Dallas Cowboys. That's not their. Yeah.
That might be my pick. I mean,
Drew,
they fit all those. They check all those boxes you just threw out.
Tyron Smith is gone.
Hey, good. That takes away 97 hold penalties.
Oh my God! Do you see what Zach's ratio is when Tyron's not in the game? It's terrible.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's time to buck up. I mean, how many times he killed drive with holding penalties?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this, Drew. He is one of the biggest individuals I've ever seen in public.
Yeah.
Tyron.
Have you ever seen that? You got to Google that pic. Google him and Shaq. And Shaq standing next to him. He makes Tyron Smith look like me.
Yeah, but that's Shaq. Shaq's different. But I'm just talking about Tyron. And then, hey, my boy Mark, before he passed away, he was his eye doctor. Okay, my boy Mark Wirtz in Dallas. Tyron was his eye doctor. So I was in there getting my glasses, and that's how I met him. And he shook my hand. These huge hands. And he stood up. I'm like, "You a big old brother." That's what I told him. You're a big brother.
What is he, 6'8", 350?
Yeah,
something like that?
But he's just massive. Soft voice. Really, really nice. You would not expect him to be an animal that he is on the field. You know what I'm saying?
What did he do? Tear his knee up again?
Nope, a hamstring.
He's not done. He's going to retire pretty quick.
6'8". What is 6'8"? What's he, 370? Tyron 6'8", 6'9", 370.
Yeah, I tell you.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy. But he doesn't look, he's like Shaq. Well, Shaq looks fat now. But when he played, he didn't look like he was 320 or 330. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking up Tyron?
Yeah. But Tyron Smith is 6'5", 330 pounds.
6'5", 330. Hey, Keith, 6'5", 330. He's a big boy. I bet he
weighs more than 330.
But, Drew, I'm just saying he's one of the nicest guys that I've ever met. I mean, just nice wife, beautiful, sweet. Both of them very, very great couple, but just nice, man. Because Mark was telling me.
How'd she look?
She's nice. I mean, she ain't my type, but, You know what I like? When I don't even say, don't need to come out of your mouth. Just agree that you're, and Randy Wright, don't send me no messages, and none of the rest of y'all, none of the rest of my friends who know me well, no messages on Facebook. Just saying. You want to send me a comment? Text me.
Are you going salt and pepper, or are you going all black this weekend at Tulsa for the tournament?
I'm all black, bro.
Oh boy, got it ready.
It's already done.
Uh-huh. You got a little high top. You working a little high top fade?
You know, I got the fade.
You just
Hey, Keith took care of me, man. I got my fade in there already, bro. That fade is in there. It's done. Oh, here comes Chris now. Hey, Drew, he came out of his little cubby hole. Here he is, Drew. He come out of his little cubby hole.
He don't have 13-4, didn't he?
He's 13-4. He don't have. Hey, you know what, Drew? We're gonna listen to Chris. We're gonna get your take, Chris. You ready? He's ready, Drew. Here we go. We're gonna see what he says about his your 49ers. Okay, you ready? Let me get my thing out here so I can be all right. I don't want you saying that. Okay. Bears. 1. They ain't going 17-0. That ain't happening. You 17-0?
No, I just.
Oh, okay. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? All right, Chris, where you at? You ready? Bears away.
Win.
Seahawks home.
Win.
Broncos away.
Third game of the season for Russell Wilson and them. I'll take a loss in there.
Oh, listen at him, Drew. Took an L right there, man.
I like that call. That's a tough call. That's a tough place to play up there for a rookie quarterback.
Rams at home.
Win.
Panthers away.
Win.
Falcons away.
Win.
Uh-oh, look at he's on the Chiefs home.
I'll take an L right
Oh, look at him, an objective fan. Rams away.
there. Loss.
Chargers home.
Oh, man. Herbert in both year 2.
10th game of the year. Or 9th game, but with the 10th week.
I think that's when the 49ers will start putting it together. I'm going to give a win right there. He needs to see what you're
Okay, a win. Cardinals home.
Win.
Saints home.
Win.
Dolphins home.
Win.
Bucks
Home or away?
home.
Loss.
Boy, everybody on Tom Brady's wagon on that, aren't they? Let me see. Seahawks away.
Have we already played them one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Seahawks are terrible. We win both of those.
Commanders home.
Win.
Raiders away.
Loss.
And Cardinals home.
Loss.
Wow. 11-6, Drew.
Wow,
objective.
great minds think alike.
Yeah, 11-6. I had 11-6. Keith had 12-5.
Yeah, I mean,
11-6. Okay.
11-6 sounds about
And by the way, Drew, your boy, you guess what he has? He has on a Bulls hat today.
Like it. Like it. Old school Bulls. Yeah,
Yeah, it's an old school. No, it's the red. It's the red one. It's old school Bulls.
This is the Drew Pearson.
See, I like to have a George jersey that's black with the red pinstripe.
Oh yeah, those old. You can't find them.
Black with red.
Yeah,
they're
those
tough
old
to find.
Jordans.
Nah, that was probably a $400 hat.
97,
No,
96.
he's talking about the jersey. He wants the jersey, Chris. Yeah, you can't find that jersey, man. You can't find that jersey, Drew. You can, but you'll pay for it, huh?
The 90s pinstripe vintage stuff is like super hot. I got a Los Angeles Kings.
A Los Angeles Kings hat.
Pinstripe one. I paid like $150 for it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. Now that was when Gretzky played, right?
Yeah.
Who wants some Kings stuff when Gretzky's not there? Pinstripe is just high, Drew, don't you think? It just is. Now you need a matching hat to go with it.
Dude, that Jeter hat I sent you sick.
That Jeter hat is nice, man.
Yeah.
That Jeter
I don't know
hat.
it's worth $100, but I like it.
That Jeter hat's nice, man. That Jeter hat's real nice. You didn't send me a Jeter hat.
Yeah, I did. I sent you a picture of it. Check your
Well,
text.
when somebody, hey guys, when somebody says they send you a hat, that means you got the hat, right?
Yeah.
He said, he meant a picture of it. That ain't sending nobody a hat, is it? No, that ain't no.
sent
You
you
done,
a
man.
picture of
Chris,
that.
talk to me. Talk to him, Chris. We ain't even talk to you, man. You sent me a picture of the Jeter hat. You did not send me a Jeter hat. And I gave you a Laker hat. I gave you a Laker hat.
You a Laker hat.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, here's one.
Okay, here we go.
Derek
Here
Jeter,
we go.
New York Yankees, Gold Hall of Fame, New Era hat.
Wait, what?
Most improved.
Oh my God. Most improved player, he says, will be Russell Westbrook.
All he has to do is have the way he's slandered now. All he has to do is have a good year.
Oh, Chris, the Lakers are trying to send him home for the year. You're talking about most improved. Help me out, Drew, with him. Drew, help me. Drew, help me with him.
Russell Westbrook may not even be a Laker.
That's what I said. He's gonna be. They're gonna send him home.
I don't believe that though. I don't believe that. You can't tell me the Lakers are better without Westbrook.
I can tell you the Lakers are better without Westbrook. Can you tell him that, Drew?
Nobody else is.
Drew, can you tell him that?
For sure.
Without
They're not worse.
Yes.
I guarantee they're not worse.
They're not worse. Patrick Beverly, LeBron, and AD play better than Russell, AD, and LeBron.
You don't even know what Patrick Beverly is.
And Patrick Beverly can hit a wide open shot.
Ooh.
He can't play make the way Russell Westbrook does. He doesn't command the same offensive attention the way Westbrook does. He can't drive the ball like Westbrook does.
Now, when you say command offensive attention, you mean like stand there and watch him shoot bricks?
Oh, man.
Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, my God. That boy.
I don't think I've ever seen
Well, here we go.
people flip on a player.
Nobody's flipped on him. No, nobody's flipped on him. That's the same comment that everybody feels the same. I've never flipped. I feel the exact same way that I did when he was here.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you think Westbrook was ever a top player in the NBA?
Yeah, one of the top players, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that saying like he never was.
No. I'll never say that. No. I would never say. I don't like him as a person. Okay, because he and I have went sideways, and a girl embarrassed the hell out of him, made him leave. I gotta tell you that story, Drew. I won't say it on air because I don't want to embarrass the man in public because he was married. But anyway,
Probably listen.
but no, he ain't listening. He don't care because I don't give a shit. Neither does he. But I'll tell you the story in person about what happened to Mickey Mantles after I went to the bathroom and he tried to hit on my girl. And I came out of the bathroom and he wasn't there. And there was a shot of Don Julio 42 waiting for me by the bartender. And I was like, what happened? And he goes, man, your girl is bad. I'm like, what? He goes, he tried to hit on her. She embarrassed him. He got up, him and his whole entourage left. The whole entourage left because of what she did to him. And I'm going to tell you what she said off the camera because I'm not going to do that on camera. But what she said and what she did, the people in the bar started clapping, and the dude got me a Don Julio 42 on Mickey Mantles.
I like that.
Yeah, but he's a jerk, man. He's tried to do that several times to me, and he, fortunately, knock on wood, he has not met one girl who I would deal with that would mess with his ass. So, anyways, that's another. Anything you got to say, Chris? You done?
No. I like Westbrook.
Oh my God, he's back. Hey, Drew, he's back on the most improved NBA player this year, Russell Westbrook.
I mean, don't you have to pre-qualify for that for like your first 6 years? You don't get to be like 15 years in the league and shoot 25% for three, and just because you shoot 32% for three, make you the best, most improved player.
Yeah, that's what I'm with you 100% on it, my brother. It's sad.
I mean, there's got to be some sort of time limit on most. You got to improve like in your first 10 years.
Hey, he's a stretch, man. He's stretching. That's how because everybody flipped on him and everybody's a hater. Wow. Anyway, all right, my brother.
Maybe if he goes to Sacramento.
Maybe if he goes to Sacramento, Chris, he says maybe if he goes to Sacramento. He said they'll make the playoffs.
Before the Lakers?
Before the Lakers. Before the
That'd
Lakers.
be funny.
I guess not before the Lakers. He won't go that far. Anyway, where you at, brother? You getting close?
Coming up on Colby, Kansas.
Oh, so you're still in the other style. You went the other way. You went the back way. You didn't take 40, huh?
Yeah, I come out 35 to 70 through Hayes and through Goodland, Colby, and Lone, and then into Denver.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you're coming back the same way.
I like that way a lot. I like that way a lot better, just because just easier to travel. I mean, there's not much out here, but it's just an easier travel time.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about going through the panhandle of Oklahoma either.
Right.
I mean, which is
don't want to get caught the lamplighter in Woodward. Not that I've ever been there before.
You are so bad, bro. Trisha's gonna just shake her head. She shakes her head. I know when she listens to this, man. She goes, "Those two, I just don't know about." You already know that, don't you? Love
Randy,
that woman.
Randy Wright knows about the lamplighter.
Oh, you didn't throw him under the bus like that, did you? You know our boys go. Ooh. Hey, you in trouble, brother. You in trouble. You're in trouble. All right, brother. Be safe. Go ahead.
It's a good hunting trip, a little pheasant hunting out there.
I don't know nothing about none of that, man. I don't hunt. I don't fish. I don't do none of that, bro. I don't know why y'all do that. I don't get none of that. I've had so many people. My boy Clay Healy was trying to get me to come out and shoot hogs on the family farm or the family ranch down there in Davis. I'm like, man, I don't do that. You know, he goes, oh man, we can get up here and get out the ARs and just shoot. I said, man, I don't shoot. I just don't do that stuff, man. I have no desires for guns and all that. That's why I have an 85. That's why I have an 85.
I'm gonna send you a picture of the girls this morning. You'll like this.
Yeah, well, hey, I have an 80. I got an 85. Hey, Drew.
They were ready to go this morning.
They weren't the Oklahoma State stuff. They weren't the Oklahoma State stuff.
No.
Oh man, they look good in that Oklahoma State stuff.
It's not game day pro issue.
Let me see. Oh, he said that Miller and him, they just left Frosty Mug. Randy. I don't have it yet. I just got the Jeter hat. Number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
Pretty sick hat.
Yeah, that's nice, man. I need that hat. You don't need that hat.
If I was, I'd probably get that hat.
And by the way, next week we have to thank our boy Tommy Tubbs when he comes on because his daughter got engaged. Hannah got engaged yesterday, so we're happy for his daughter. I love Hannah; she's amazing. Love her. Love her future husband too. So I'm excited about that. So we need to wish him congratulations on almost getting one of the daughters done. I don't know how expensive that is. You're gonna find out, huh? To pay for a wedding.
It's not cheap.
Two of them, especially, it's not gonna be cheap then. By the time those two, and you know their mama, you know she's gonna go all out. You already know that. You already know. So anyway, brother, all right. Well, be safe. Traveling home, we're gonna be out. We're done.
All right.
All right, my brother. Good show.
Good show.
All right.
Go
hey,
be red.
You just can't help yourself, can you? Can't help yourself. Of course, that's Drew Henthorne of HuskerDrewPicks.com. And remember, his college picks are Nebraska -11, taking the under 51, Illinois -13, New Mexico State +8.5. And then, of course, he's going against those Vandy guys and saying Hawaii should take it +9. Yeah, I just got the picture of the girls, man. They need to have some orange on in their life, bro. They need some orange on in their life. That's all. It's too much red for me to look at on a Friday, man. I don't want to see all that.
I'm in a lot of trouble with the little one
there. Yeah, you are. She is so you, brother. She is you ×2. That's what that is. Love them both, though. They're amazing. Yeah, she was beating me up the other night. God dang, she was on me, man. Lord. God dang. Man, brother can't get it. I get beat up by the little ones. I get beat up by the middle ones. I get beat up by the older ones. Brother just can't get a break with the women today. Just don't understand, man. I need some help. Mentally.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Be safe out there. HuskerDrewPicks.com.
HuskerDrewPicks.com. All right, brother. Holler. Be safe. That's my guy, Drew Henthorne. Hopefully he's going to be safe coming back from Denver on a job and with his DT construction and consulting. So if you need any roofs, holler at my boy. He is the man. That being said, everybody be safe out there.